you want to know what the first thing you should be doing when you buy a brand new Porsche 911 GT3 Touring? Well, you have to wrap the whole entire thing in XPEL paint protection film and get it ceramic coated. So welcome back, guys, to the channel. Behind me we have a 2026 Porsche 911 GT3 Touring. So this is the new redesign compared to the previous I don't want to say generation, but let's say this is the facelift model, right? So this is the .2 as opposed to the .1. So super excited to get this one in the shop. It's coming in for a full body wrap in XPEL paint protection film along with ceramic coatings. So we're going to show you a little bit of around of the difference between the vehicle. So one, right? So the front bumper is slightly different now. So we have these pieces here instead of having the fog light that would run here or the daytime running light. So they got rid of that. Everything is now integrated in the headlight here. So this is just a solid piece that I guess diffuses the air a little bit more, slides it back. Looks slicker. I do like that look a lot. So completely new headlights. What really stands out, especially with this color here, the white ring that runs around the headlight, I think that looks really nice. Super cool, along with a little bit of white right in between there as well. What else we got? Everything for the most part stayed the same until you get to the rear end here. So the rear bumper is different. So now to make it look a little more aggressive, you do have these vents right here, which they are open, so they are functional. They're not there just for looks. I'm staring right through here. I can see the tire right there. So what's important is getting paint protection film installed in these areas, because there will be rocks coming out through here, probably hitting off the side here and bouncing back, potentially chipping up the areas there. So we'll make sure that this is all wrapped. Another thing I wanted to show you while we're talking about it, this is a factory piece, right? We've talked about this before previously. This is a factory piece that Porsche installs, which it is okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Why? Because this hard leading edge right over here is very exposed. So when you have rocks coming in, they will be hitting this area here, chipping it all up along with the area here, and especially the bottom here as well, even though this is basically a textured pattern here, place where if rock chips happen, you know, you're not going to have any serious issues, but it just does not look good because paint chips, you have white primer below it and it does not look pretty. So what we're going to do is this whole entire panel is going to be wrapped completely through, and we're going to reinstall a factory piece right here, so you won't even be able to tell that this panel is wrapped. You know, to an untrained eye, when they see the vehicle, they will think everything's factory, right? So double protection on that area. Roof on this one is not carbon fiber, it's just painted, so there's no exposed carbon fiber there. We are going to remove the taillights coming across here. It just makes it a lot easier to tuck the film coming through, and 9 times out of 10 there is a ton of dirt that sits behind the taillight here. So when we start spraying our solution, everything washes out, funnels through, and it gets contaminated under the film, so we don't want that. And that's pretty much it. Let's take a quick peek inside the new GT3 Touring. So this customer optioned out for a white interior. I think it looks really cool. Super clean. Probably be a little bit of a nightmare to keep clean, but with white gloves as you're driving, I think it'll be fine. Oh, we forgot to mention defects. This car every car comes with defects from the factory, right? So this one specifically, majority of the vehicle is perfectly fine, but we're gonna throw in clips right here for you. There are buffer trails coming across the whole entire hood. There's some weird, pretty heavy scratching in this area right here. And something very odd going on here. It's almost like something was placed and laid in this area and left an impression in the clear coat. So we're gonna polish that out, make it look pretty. My guess is because this is a carbon fiber hood, it was either the way it was sprayed, the way it was painted, the orange peel had to be matched to the other panels, so it had a different approach, more of an aggressive approach to remove that orange peel. So in that process, whoever buffed it before to get rid of the sanding marks, they left buffer trails. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna fix it up so it looks perfect. That way the car looks pristine beneath the film, and you get the most ultimate gloss out of it. So polishing it, wrapping it in paint protection film, and then adding a ceramic coating is gonna make it look beautiful, beautiful. So with that being said, let's break out the polishers and get to work. All right, so doing a quick update for you guys. We have the whole vehicle polished up. We're cleaning up all of the areas right now. So after the vehicle has been fully washed and decontaminated, there is essentially pretty much a 16-step process that we take to get the vehicles to this spot here. So the vehicle is washed, the wheels are washed, it is decontaminated with Tarex, removing any type of road grime. Iron X is applied, then we clay bar the vehicle. The vehicle is foamed down a couple times. Contact wash is performed, polished, right? And then what we're doing now is, after all of that, we're going through and prepping every single corner and every single edge. So we're getting in between all of these gaskets. We're using our little tools, so pick tools, so essentially our hard cards, you know, getting these in between all of these areas, cleaning everything out, trying to get the dust off. Then after all that's done, that's when we come in and start applying the film to the vehicle. So everything's going to be cleaned up one more time. All of the dust is going to be removed, and then we slowly start working panel by panel. Normally like doing that, starting off with the top first. So working with the roof, having all of the soap and everything run down the sides, carrying all the dirt with it. Then we'll jump on the front end, so we'll do the full front bumper, as that's a little bit more complex there, and then we'll work on the rest of the vehicle. So with that being said, we'll continue prepping the corners and edges, but excited to wrap this beautiful, beautiful GT3 Touring. Testing. All right, so headlights are back in the vehicle. We got done with the two fenders. We got the quarter panel done. The roof is done. Yeah, where the mirrors are all done. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna knock out the quarter panels. We're gonna jump on the doors, get the doors done, and then try to knock out at least the front bumper, and then call it a day. So that way tomorrow when we roll in here, we'll knock out the hood, the rear bumper, and that's it. As you can see, we disassembled the pieces here because from experience that we've learned is those plastics, they're kind of like a rubbery material. So what happens is when you spray your tack solution that's mixed with rubbing alcohol, what happens is it actually burns the plastic and leaves little stains, which they can go away over time, or you can treat it with dressing, but you know, why not just pull them out if you can and avoid that just from the get-go. So anyways, making some really good progress. Gonna jump on, like I said, on this panel here. What we're doing here is spraying some gel solution right in that area. Because even though we've cleaned it like a million times, there still potentially could be some dirt built up that's right inside there. So the gel will help keep majority of it in there. That way when we roll that film under that gasket, that you won't be able to see it. It's a cleaner install. With that being said, let's wrap the quarter panels. All right, so giving you guys a quick update, all the paint protection film is now officially done. We have everything wrapped. We have Mike reassembling everything right now. So that's one thing that makes us, I guess, better than everybody else, because we have a dedicated tech that works for us. So he does all of our performance work, assembly, reassembly, disassembly, reassembly, and even service work, right? So vehicles coming in for certain things that they need done, oil changes, brake jobs, brake upgrades, lowering springs, anything like that. Mike is the go-to guy for that. So with that being said, we're just gonna go through, check over a few of these corners coming around the vehicle. Make sure, as you can see, this is still drying up. So we're gonna take this flap, we're gonna roll that edge, we're gonna trim everything up, make it look perfect and beautiful. Still got plenty of time. The vehicle's gonna dry up a little bit. We're gonna add XPEL Fusion ceramic coating over the top of the film, and then basically get it ready for delivery tomorrow. Super excited to see this thing go to Richmond Porsche meet. That is happening this coming weekend, so that's where the car is gonna be going on display. So yeah, super stoked to show you guys the finishing touches and the finishing shots of the GT3 Touring. All right, rolling? Cool, awesome. Well, we have the GT3 Touring all finished up. So super happy with how this vehicle came out. We have the whole entire thing wrapped in XPEL paint protection film, ceramic coated with XPEL Fusion Plus ceramic coating, and ready to roll for its Concours event for the show. So Richmond Porsche meet. So excited to get this car outside. Every corner, every single edge, as much as possible, was wrapped, so you can hardly even find the edges. So I'll just show you quickly around. As you can see, coming across here, you can hardly even see that there is an edge. So essentially all of that. This has been removed, everything was wrapped. Everything coming across here, fully wrapped. The headlights were removed. Everything is fully tucked, so you can't even see the film. Come across right around these edges as well. As you can see, there was no corners exposed at all. Wrapped. So everything is tucked, coming fully around there. I'll show you a couple edges here as well. So as you can see, the film is wrapped around there as well, coming all the way across, all the way through the bottoms. The edges, especially right in these corners here, if you do a pattern and you don't modify it, this corner will always be exposed. So it will be susceptible to getting rock chips, and also film normally stops right along the edge here. We overextend it, wrap it fully in so it's fully tucked and hidden. So everything is completely wrapped and tucked. With that being said, I don't think we got the footage of a ceramic coating in the video, but pretty straightforward process. Ceramic coating goes on an applicator pad. Applicator pad is primed. Then a couple more drops go on it. You work small sections at a time, about two by two. Lay it on, let it flash, level it off, make sure you don't have any high spots. But that's pretty much it. So excited to get this vehicle outside, let the sun hit it, look at it, admire it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Excited that we had a chance to work on a brand new 992.2 GT3 Touring. With that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video next Friday at 6 p.m.